What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of Offroad Outlaws. In today's video, we're going to be showing you how to build GABE FARRELL'S new 2nd gen drag truck. Now, it's not necessarily a full-on drag truck, but this thing is just extremely fast. It has 800 horsepower. Now, if y'all do watch this channel, y'all have seen the video where he did race it against Dirty Max Jack's 1100 horsepower, I believe 3rd gen Ram.
Well, I pulled the turbo perfect. I shifted perfectly. That's all she got.
And that one was actually 4-wheel drive, but GABE FARRELL'S is actually 2-wheels. So let's go ahead and get into this build and show you how to do it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go straight to the customization. Now, I put these certain rims. I went through every single rim, and these are about the closest we can get compared to his rims, since his rims do have a bunch of spokes in them, and we do not have that style in the game. And then for the tires, we went with these sort of sand dune tires, so it kind of makes it look like there's less, tire tread and there's more rim. And then obviously his 2nd gen Ram is white with a blacked out window tint, so we did go ahead and throw that on it. Now, this build is actually pretty simple if you ask me. Now, the first thing we're going to go to is straight to the suspension. And for the front end, we have the independent suspension on the front just because his is 2-wheel drive, so he is going to have independent instead of a solid axle. And then we go straight to tune suspension, then we go to axis width. We do have it on 0.02. And then we'll go straight to the stiffness, which is actually at 16,200, along with the travel being 0.19. Now we go to the rear, and the axis width is going to be 0.02. Then our stiffness is 16,200. And then our travel is 0.18. Now if we go into the wheels and tires, this is going to be the same exact thing for the front and the rear. The rim size is going to be completely maxed out. The wheel radius is actually going to be fairly stock. And then the wheel width is going to be a 1.4 with the top of that little gear thing between the T and the H. Now we have max dyno run on it, so it is running 700 horsepower. And then our gear ratio is actually all left stock, so go ahead and leave those stock. Now we can actually go out to a map where we can test this thing out and see what it does. So guys, I will meet you inside of a map. Alright guys, so we made it into a map, and this is actually called Twin Rivers Lakes inside of the featured map playlist. And this is a really cool little house right here. Honestly, this is overall a really cool map. Can we go inside of this building? Let me go ahead and zoom in. Bro, can we go through? We can go through the building all the way out to this little area. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. Look at this. This is like a little fishing section. Now I've got quite a few of these on my maps, little fishing sections and stuff. Okay, we almost got stuck there. As you can see, the wheels are starting to spin. So this is kind of a pretty cool map. I like this. This is definitely a place where people are going to go to whenever they have the boats come out into the game. So let me know down below in the comments, guys, what do y'all think whenever the boats do come into the game? There is actually going to be a really cool boat map that is going to be released. It is being worked on in the meantime right now, but there will be honestly the best looking boat map ever in the entire game is going to end up being released. So let me know down below in the comments, guys, if you are hyped for that. It is actually being worked on right now. Okay, so we found this sort of like little rocky area. Let's go ahead and go up over this, even though this is kind of a race truck. Okay, that dude is driving under the water. That is definitely unlegit. I wonder if he's going to be okay. Now, we actually came across this. This actually looks, it kind of looks deep, and it looks like there's some steep holes in it, but it's not. It kind of fools you. I was driving on it, and I went right here, and I saw that. I was like, oh, is that a deep hole? And what do you know, it's not. It is just the texture of the game, and it makes it look like there's a deep hole there. This is honestly actually kind of cool. This gave me a really good idea right here where I can place, a bunch of rocks where they're barely underneath the water, because it gives that kind of odd look to it. Now, I'm not too sure why we're driving GABE FARRELL'S drag truck through the water, kind of, doing simple rock crawling in it, but hey. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna find a little spot, like a little straightaway, and we're gonna see how fast this thing can go. So I'll be right back with you guys once we find a straightaway. Okay guys, so we found a straightaway behind this neighborhood back here. So we're just gonna go ahead and launch this truck and see how fast we can go. So let's go ahead and do this. Actually, let me go do the countdown on the left. And 1, go. Okay, let's see how fast this thing can go. Now it obviously looks like it is damaged in the top right. Oh, can we hit 100? Okay, we hit 100 and we hit the fence. Nice. Either way, we still hit 100. That was pretty fast for this little truck being kind of a, you know, a stock gear ratio and these giant tires. Well, besides that, guys, let me know down below in the comments, what do you think about my way of building Gabe Farrell's truck? Do you think I did a good job? Do you think I could have done better? If I could have done better, let me know down below in the comments what else you think I could have done to this truck to make it look a little bit more, you know, like his. But besides that, guys, please be sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications.